Hello students, how are you? Myself Lalbhon Chatterjee from DICV Public High School, Durgapur, and today we'll continue the chapter, the theory of quadratic equation. It's a very important one for the students of arts class 11 and for the students of commerce class 11. It's a very important one. Why I say? Because the related sums you will get from here and other subject chapters also containing the same rules, same theorems, whatever we learn from here. In our previous video, we discussed about the quadratic equation. An equation is of the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are constant and a not equal to 0 is the definition of a quadratic equation. Here I wrote ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation of x. Here the degree of the x is 2 and obviously we will get two roots. The two roots are alpha and beta, and we already learned last video that if alpha and beta are the two roots, then alpha plus beta is equal to minus of b by a and alpha beta is equal to c by a. That is the relation between the coefficients and roots of a quadratic equation. So to find out the roots, we will discuss last video also. To finding the roots, we have to follow some certain rules. The rules first we will discuss about the method of factorization. To factorization, I will find out the roots of an equation, then by square form. So very easy. If I wrote a question by squaring form, by square form. So if I just take an easy example, x square minus 8x plus 16 is equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation of x. So I have to find out the roots of the equation. Now by squaring form. Automatically you can write out x whole square minus 2 into 4 2 into x into 4 plus 4 square is equal to 0, and I will get x minus 4 whole square is equal to 0. So here I got x minus 2 whole square is equal to 0. Therefore, either x minus 4 is equal to 0 or again x minus 4 is equal to 0. Why I wrote two times? Because the x minus 2 whole square is equal to 0. So I get the two equal value of x, 4, 4. So two roots are equal here, 4, 4, and by using the rules of square form. So if a quadratic equation is given, then by using the square form, the rules of square form, I can easily solve it, and I have to find out the value of x, that is called the roots of the quadratic equation. And the most important one is here, the third one, the Bice-Sideracharya formula. The Bice-Sideracharya formula, we can find out the roots. Any quadratic equation, any quadratic given equation, if it is not possible easily to do the factorization or to form the quadratic form, a square form, then you can easily solve it to find out the value roots of the equation by applying Sideracharya formula. Now, a quadratic equation is given: ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. In this quadratic equation, I can find out the value of x is equal to minus of b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. That is the formula to find out the roots of an equation. In a quadratic equation, we will get two roots by using the formula, right? So in a quadratic equation, if I know the value of a, the coefficient of x squared, the coefficient of x, and the constant term c, then I can easily put it and we will find out the values of the equation, that is the values of x or roots of the equation. So now if I get an example, I take an example. So I consider a quadratic equation, that is the x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So very easy, very small quadratic equation. Easily you can find out the value of x by adding a thought. Now I have to find out the roots of the quadratic equation by Sideracharya formula. So what to do? First I have to identify where here the value of a is equal to 1, coefficient of x square is 1, the coefficient of x b is equal to minus 5, and the constant term c is equal to 6. Now I have to put that value on that formula, and we will get x is equal to minus of minus 5 plus minus under root minus 5 square plus minus 4 into 1 into 6 by 2 into 1. And while doing the calculation, we will get 5 plus minus 25 plus 24 . minus 4ac 24 by 2. So I got here x is equal to 5 plus minus under root 1 by 2 is equal to 5 plus minus 1 by 2. Therefore, either x is equal to 5 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 3, or x is equal to 5 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 2. Hence, x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 2. So look, I got this value of the variable and we say the roots of the quadratic equation. I got two roots. I apply Siddharacharya formula. So Siddharacharya formula is a very important tools in our hand. By applying this one, we can find out the quadratic roots of any type of quadratic equation, and it will save our time also. So in case of our exam, forthcoming exam, whatever question you will get, that all questions let be of the MCQ, and you have to solve it. I am telling you, I suggest you have to apply that for Siddharacharya formula. You will get the answer easily. So students, in this video also, I'll just tell you, you go through the textbook, do practice how to find out the roots of a quadratic equation. You have three methods in your hand. Either you have to do by factorization, or you can do by squaring form, and the third one is the Siddharacharya formula. Okay, thank you so much. So next video will continue. Please follow our school channel.